Germany are one of the great footballing nations, and their 10 greatest players ever. 10. The Colossus won 8 Bundesliga titles, 6 DFB Pokals and a Champions League. While for the Nationalmannschaft, Kahn was part of the squads that won Euro 96 and reached the World Cup final 6 years later. 9. Fritz Walter, the captain of West Germany's first World Cup victory in 1954. Walter was an elegant and devastating attacking midfielder, equally capable of scoring and providing goals. Walter scored 33 goals in 61 appearances for Germany, but, in truth, it was for boyhood club Kaiserslautern, where he's still most revered. The second-tier side stadium, built in 1985, was named in the honor of the man who spent his entire career at the club, scoring 357 goals in 364 league games. 8. Miroslav Klose. Klose remains Germany's all-time top scorer with 71 goals in 139 appearances, as well as the most prolific marksman at World Cups, with 16. Klose's domestic record was solid, if unspectacular, with 258 goals in 667 matches for a clutch of European clubs. He won 2 Bundesliga titles with Bayern, as well as a Coppa Italia with Lazio. 7. Manuel Neuer. Neuer is so good with his feet, Pep Guardiola famously had to be talked out of fielding him in midfield during his time in Bavaria. The 36-year-old has been the bedrock of 2 trebles at Bayern in 2013 and 2020, plus the absolute abundance of Bundesliga titles he's won while guarding the nets at the Allianz Arena at 2014 World Cup. 6. Netzer. Nicknamed Karjan, after the esteemed Austrian classical conductor, Netzer was a player of rare intelligence, balance, and technical genius, considered by many to be the greatest passer in German history. With the national team, Netzer was part of the sides that won Euro 1972 and the World Cup 1974, finishing 3rd in the Ballon d'Or following the former triumph. 5. Ozil. The undisputed star of German football in the 1960s, Ozil would certainly top another FFT list should we ever do it. The best statues in world football. An enormous stone carving of Ozil's bare right foot stands proudly outside Hamburg's Volksparkstadion. It's just reward for scoring 490 goals in 580 HSV appearances. The 3-time German Football of the Year was known for his strength, leadership, aerial ability, and surprisingly for such a big boy, his acrobatic overhead kicks. 4. Philipp Lahm. Lahm won 8 Bundesliga titles, 6 DFB Pokals and a Champions League with the Bavarian Giants. But his greatest moments came on the international stage, 8 years after his stunning strike against Costa Rica at the 2006 World Cup on home soil. Lahm lifted the trophy as captain of the Nationalmannschaft. That 2014 team is probably the greatest in German history. Lahm might have been the pick of the bunch. 3. Lothar Matheus. It seems mathematically impossible that Matheus played in both Euro 1980 and Euro 2000. But asterisk checks notes again asterisk he really did. Victorious in that first tournament and captain for West Germany's triumph at Italia 90. Matheus even found time to miss Euro 96 during that remarkable run. 2. Gerd Müller. Nicknamed Der Bomber by German football fans for his ability to destroy defenses, Müller notched 365 goals for Bayern in 427 appearances, a rate of 0.85 goals per game. Known for his strength, powerful shot, and acceleration, Müller is also Germany's second highest scorer with 68 goals, 3 behind Miroslav Klose 71. Despite having played 75 fewer games, sweepers were already common in the 60s, but none had ever played the role quite like Beckenbauer. Not only did he dictate play from deep with his virtuoso passing range, he constantly surged forward with the ball, gliding past opponents to join in attacks. The libero role was born, with Der Kaiser its earliest proponent. 1. Franz Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer won 4 league titles, 4 German Cups, 3 European Cups and 2 Ballon d'Ors with Bayern, and added 1 more later in his career with Hamburg. Evidence of his ability to turn any team into winners.